Hi. Court is calling 2022 CR 0054 State versus Angel Montoya. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
for the defense?
Attorney Bill Simmons for defense.
And are you Angel Montoya?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document?
Boom, there it is, the moment of truth. Angel admits she's a defendant. And from here on out, things are about to get legally intense. Stick around, because this judge doesn't play games.
Entitled State's Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision, and State's Motion to Supplement Pending Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Angel Montoya who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 0054 for the offense of injury to a child bodily injury on February 13th, 2024 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, off of state's supplemental pending motion, adjudication of guilt and revoke probation, violation condition number 4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Angel Montoya, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of April, May, and June 2000.
By pleading true, Angel basically just admitted to violating probation. Question for you all. If you were in her shoes, would you take the risk of telling the truth, knowing it could land you 10 years in prison?
2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Okay.
I'm sorry?
True, sir.
Additionally, Your Honor, on the state's original motion to enter adjudication of guilt, state will waive all of those violations.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, and
Yeah.
that is for the motion to be denied to allow the defendant to apply for felony drug court. Should she be accepted to that, then fine. Should she not
And hey, erase the $1 million question. Why didn't she report this? Is where excuses end and reality hits. The judge wants answers and fast.
be accepted to that, then alter and amend conditions of her current probation to add SATIF followed by SATIF aftercare.
All right. Why isn't she reporting?
Your Honor, is the court inclined to hear testimony? Because I have one witness as well.
Yes, I want to know why she's not reporting.
If I and then we'll call her, Judge.
Sure.
Okay. If I could call Leslie Banderas.
Right. Hello, could you raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Leslie Banderas.
All right. Counsel, you may proceed.
Ms. Banderas, how long have you known Ms. Montoya?
All right.
All her life. And you're familiar with her legal situations that she's been involved with, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you've got a unique knowledge of that based on some of the organizations that actually, community organizations, the numerous community organizations that you're involved with, correct?
Yes.
Like, what are some of those organizations?
I have organizations called Homies and United Network.
Mhm.
How we deal with the formerly incarcerated and their families by, providing resources or guidance into the right direction. I also work with TOPS, and I also work with a national organization called All of Us or None.
Okay. And in terms of your working with TOPS, what kind of work do you do with them?
With TOPS, basically, we just get together and try to provide the resources that the individuals that we're working with needs. Therefore, if I can't provide it, then of course I guide them to like TOPS, they're one organization, basically with housing and stuff like that. As far as we deal more with like teaching the formerly incarcerated and their families on their rights to vote. And then again, we do a lot of mentoring as far as like, against bullying for the kids and stuff like that.
And you work a lot within the community, correct?
Yes, we recently just did a formerly incarcerated march that came out on TV. We did it, I think, on May 31st. Was it the last?
And the reason I'm asking this is that so that you have some understanding of Ms. Montoya's, what she's dealing with.
Yes,
And so, you had mentioned you deal with the formerly incarcerated.
yes,
When she had gotten out, she was on a parole, is that correct?
yes,
And, but she did, bottom line, you deal with a lot of people in these situations, correct?
yes,
Would you say that she was putting her best foot forward to try to be in compliance with her parole and the new probation that she had received?
yes. From what I saw, she was completing, going to classes, and correspondence with her probation and her parole officer. We were even getting, visits. She was getting visits to homes. So she, as far as I know, they were good visits, you know, as far as I'm going over there. I didn't really, like, she volunteers. I have her, whether it's passing out flyers or helping us organize events,
Mhm.
things like that. I mean, just nothing. You know, she wasn't like the party goer or anything like that, as far as I saw.
And so, and when she was doing the outpatient treatment, she was going to all of those classes, correct? Because you were kind of,
Yes, I was giving her rights to.
yes, giving her rights to them. And to believe she was only 2 classes away from completing an intensive outpatient.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, I know one of them she did complete. I'm not sure if she was still needed to complete more.
And in terms of the parenting classes, she actually completed those.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And when you were talking, and the other thing, just when you were talking about the financial resources, again, it was tough for her. She got there, but there was some where she was making an attempt to do everything that she could. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Any questions?
Just a few questions. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Leslie Banderas.
Ms. Banderas?
Banderas.
Balderas. And how long did you say you've known Miss Montoya?
I've known her all her life.
All her life. So since you were children, you guys grew up together, I guess?
I'm her mother.
Oh, you're her mother. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that part too. All right. So you being her mother, are you aware of the issues she's been having with substance abuse?
Yes, I've been aware as far as what she was, I guess, smoking.
Okay. How, to your knowledge, how long has she been abusing drugs or smoking, as you say?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. My kids didn't even start messing up their life after they moved out of the house after the age of 18.
Okay, so-
She's always I've never had problems with her in school, anything like that. She graduated, even had a scholarship to go to college.
Mhm.
She was good, so.
All right. So after adulthood is when these issues started to come down. And what did you do to try and help her with those issues?
Well, like I said, when she moved out is, well, basically when she started doing all that stuff, the thing what I did was like pull her away. You know, like I said, she volunteers a lot. I have my own organization.
Okay.
So come on, let's go do this, let's go do that. And again, because she has kids, so my grandkids, I want them to see, you know, hey, this is a positive right to go. Like I even offer counseling.
Okay.
Because we also offer that for free as well.
Okay. Have you yourself specifically seen her smoking marijuana or any other type of drug?
No,
Has she ever appeared under the influence to you?
no, I just want to clarify, like with this, what she's dealing with right now, I haven't. Okay, like when she moved out of the house, back when before she even got in trouble, there has been occasions that I've seen to where, yeah, you know,
Okay,
they're doing that, but
so in the past you have seen her smoke marijuana, but recently you're saying you haven't.
yeah,
what you're saying?
you don't have
Okay, so when was the last time you saw her use marijuana?
before she went to prison,
Okay,
and this was
Right.
years ago.
okay. And since then, you're saying you've been trying to help her get that issue resolved, correct?
Yeah, like I said, I was the one giving her the rights
So
to the classes and picking her up from the classes. Okay, like what do you have to do? Like, do you need to come up, give the lady my number, the probation officers, parole officers, they all know my number, they all call me.
Okay.
We always correspond. Like I said, they go to the house.
Did you also help her check in with probation when she's supposed to?
Her probation officer, like I said, would call me because they switched all the time.
Right, yes, they,
So every time they would switch, they would call me. So I would be in correspondence with them. Like if they felt that, oh, you know what, Angel, and she needs to come and see me for this, whatever. They don't call me if they couldn't get over it, but she had her own phone. I provided that.
Sorry to interrupt.
You,
So, sorry to interrupt. You're recommending that she be continued?
correct.
All right, so here's my question for her. Either she wants to be on probation or not. She's not going to be released today. She's going to safety. If she doesn't want to go to safety, then she's going to be revoked.
I believe the recommendation was satisfied, or no, safety.
It's sad, but based upon the stipulations that were entered into and what she did, obviously there are major drug issues, and this is more than just, I think, can be taken care of by SATF, because let me just tell you the reason why I say that. She's looking at 10 years in the prison. So she has some choices to make. Either I use drugs, and potentially could go to prison for 10 years, or either I don't. And she made the choice. I'm going to use. So that tells me that her thought processes are not where they should be, and that she's in the throes of her addiction. So I'm going to give her a choice of whether she wants to be continued on probation and go to safety, or whether she wants to go to prison.
What is that, CP?
It's an inpatient treatment facility at the prison.
Oh, at the, they provide housing, because me,
Yes, they
you know,
do.
what, like I said, the organizations that we do, we just basically feel, they need help regardless of what.
No, they're gonna give her help.
Regardless of what the case is, every individual needs help.
No, they're going to give her help if she wants it. So let me have you step back, and I'm going to ask her what she wants.
Your Honor, so we're saying that there's no option for her to at least be interviewed by a felony drug court?
Felony drug court is probably not going to accept her. I'd say 98%, because of these charges and the underlying facts that are in these stipulations. So you have a choice. If you want, and these are the only two choices, there are no other choices. So there's no third choice. One, I can continue you. I will continue you and sentence you to safety. Or two, I will revoke you and sentence you to 5 years in the prison.
Okay, but that interferes with my parole that I'm already on. And I'm good on parole. I go to all my classes, I pass all my drug tests, even some of the drug tests that I've come out negative as far as on probation, I've passed on parole. I'm getting help. I go to behavioral therapy, I go to therapy, psychiatrist, I'm on my depression, anxiety pills and everything like that. I'm on a mood stabilizer now that I'm in Bear County. I'm
See, these are things that people need to do when they're not in
was
custody.
doing that before custody. I have proof that I was doing that before custody. I went to university, I got into behavioral classes, I got into therapy. When I went to my TAP evaluation, I asked for the intensive
Mhm.
outpatient drug course because I told her I felt like I needed the help.
And if I may, Judge, we did verify that with probation. She was only one class away from intensive outpatient, but I think the big thing is that they wrote her glowing reviews. They said she was doing a very good job.
Mhm.
That's in the notes. It's also reflected in the court summary.
Any
in terms of
objections
that
to
she
the
was
court
doing-
reviewing the court summary?
No, Your
From
Honor.
the state.
All right, in reviewing the court summary, it says that once she just found out she had a warrant, she didn't report anymore.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe, but it's also under the, if I could see it. What I was just specifically referring to was in their justifications. Just that specific language about.
All right, so what I'm
despite
telling
the,
everybody,
their great attendance in the IOP program.
all right, so this is what I'm telling everybody. They 99%, there's a 1%, maybe they'll accept her in the felony drug court, but there's a 99% chance they are not. What I'm telling you is she has a choice. If she would like for me to revoke her, I will sentence her to the 5 years. If not, then, I'll send her to felony drug court, but I'm telling you, felony drug court is not going to accept her. There's a 99% chance they won't accept her. If they don't accept her, she's going to safety. So those are the choices. There are no other choices.
Yeah, I understand this.
Can I have 30 seconds, Judge?
Yes.